Yeah, I'm certainly proud of our guys, but I'd be remiss if I didn't lead off with just our entire program, coaching staff, players, support staff, and even I know all of our families. All of our thoughts and our hearts are with the Radford baseball program. Um, just unimaginable what that team is feeling right now. Um, and just as a coach, um, your heart breaks. And I've known Alex, their head coach, for 15 years now, and he's one of the absolute best humans there is. And there's absolutely nobody better to lead that program through what they're dealing with right now than him. And we've just got so much respect for their coaching staff and that team that we just played there. And I know this is the only time we play them, but just all on behalf of our entire program, our thoughts and prayers are with them. Um, in terms of the game, um, I thought our guys came out of the gate ready to go. Putting up kind of two quick runs with a little bit of help, and then loaded, and then it felt like once Corey Casello, their starter, made a big pitch against AJ to get the fly out with the bases loaded and strand that in the first, it felt like he just settled into like a rhythm, and it was every at bat was very difficult for our hitters for about the next 5 innings. So credit to him. Made it really hard on us. But I give our hitters a ton of credit in terms of their ability to stay present and not get frustrated with how tough it was, and just kept going up there, sticking to their plan. And I thought we had some big 2-out hits there to keep innings alive, and 2-out RBIs. And so just really proud of the offense there, continuing to pour it on there at the back end of the game. And then, in terms of our pitching tonight, Eddie went out there like he's done every time we've given him the ball, and just gone right at him and given us a great chance to win. So, big time competitor here to my left. Had everything working. The change was there when we needed it, and when they put more pressure on us and he needed to make a pitch, he did it. So, yeah. And then JT coming in and finishing the deal after a big 2-run homer, left on left by Todd Hudson here. Just complete team win. Great start to the weekend.
Coach, Eddie obviously went a lot more pitches than he had prior. What have you seen from his development this season and his start so far?
Well, I mean, as a coach, I start with the fact that we finished our fall, and we get a ton of information, our players' perspectives and thoughts and input. And when we asked our pitchers who the hardest worker was on the pitching staff, he was number one. And this is on pitching staff now, where we've got guys that are 2 or 3 years, 4 years into this thing here at Charlotte. And for Eddie Copper to come in here his first fall and earn that kind of respect, and then see what he's done every single week to start the season for us so far, like, it's awesome. So proud of him. And it just couldn't happen for a better person. And he'll deflect the spotlight. He will. That's his nature. But it's very difficult for somebody to come into a new program this day and age and to earn that kind of respect. And to see it translate is really cool.
Todd, you get the big home run, but then I want to talk about your very next plate appearance. You go up and you lay down a sacrifice bunt. Just talk about the selflessness and the buy-in that this team has, because you don't really see that a lot. A guy goes up, goes yard, and then the very next time he's up to plate, small ball, move a guy on, or whatever you can to get a guy on.
Yeah, I think that's just our identity. Nobody's too good to do the little things. I think we're all very hard workers. We all kind of buy in the process. That's why we've been on such a good tear lately. And so, just kind of whatever it takes to win. Use my speed. Not be just a one facet player. Use my speed that I have to kind of. I try to beat it out as close, but put down the bunt, move it over, whatever it takes to win. I think it's what our hitters are about.
Eddie, Coach, just talked about the respect you earned. What was that like, earning that, seeing your teammates choose that about you, and then to have a good performance like this tonight? What was that like?
I mean, when we did the voting thing in the fall, I was honored to be number one, because our whole pitching staff are very hard-working individuals. I was just ecstatic about that. And then kind of just like our whole team is just very hardworking. So when I know that I have position players behind me that are going to get the job done, you got Rob second, AJ third, making plays whenever the ball hit to them. It just gives me a lot of confidence to be in the zone, to know that those guys are behind me.
Coach, pitching staff's been really excellent this season. What have you seen from them? What do you hope to continue to see from them?
Well, there's a lot of inter-staff competition in my experience. Like those are the best pitching staffs where, again, we started this thing in August together. And so it's like from the jump, guys have had this healthy level of competition where they're pushing each other in the weight room with Eric McKibben, our strength coach, every single day. Every college program takes off, 1 day a week in season. And, these guys are coordinated amongst themselves, to do what they need to do to be ready on their own. That's a credit to these guys, And so you start with the inner competition, and then I feel like so far out of the gate, I've seen guys who have had success and built on it, but then we've also had some guys who their first appearance didn't go how they wanted it to, and they woke up the next morning, went back to work. We gave them the ball the next appearance, and they came in there and responded. And that's also what you want to see, right? Because, and so to have that inner competition and have that level of toughness to, be consistent but also respond is what we like to see.
Yeah, Coach, from a 2-out hitting perspective today, I think you finished 9 for 16 with 2 outs. Can you talk a little bit about the approach with 2 outs and what mindset you want your guys going up to the plate with?
Yeah, we tried to get 2 outs as fast as possible because it's one of those things where I give Toby Bicknell, Will Kaufman, obviously our players are doing it, but like every day our guys are in these cages and, they're facing these really tough machines. We're simulating what we feel like we're going to face that night or the next day. And, they're training these things constantly. Right. And so then for our players to get in these situations and take their training and trust the process and just, kind of be able to play free. Cause that's what we want. That's what we really want to see. When the pressure goes up, we want our guys' pulses to go down. If the pressure goes up and we get more tense, then, that's when we feel like we're not going to be a good 2-out hitting team. So just trusting the process and the preparation. And like I said, pressure goes up, pulse goes down.
Yeah, and kind of with that, Todd, to know that the coaching staff has the confidence in you to leave you in that lefty-lefty matchup and then perform the way you did. Talk about your feeling and how it was feeling after that home run.
Yeah, that was fun. As a competitor, it's always nice when they bring you a lefty to get you out and you get them back. So I appreciate the confidence of the coach and kind of confidence the guys be behind me and trust me in the situation. So I'd do it again.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank y'all.